Eco9 is sponsored by your Washington area Toyota dealers.
That music is so zen.
Yes.
It brings
Puts
me
you in a
back
good place,
to center. Right? 544. In this morning's Eco9 report, we are highlighting an ultimate act of recycling. It's
been 3 months since the historic Linden Oak had been cut down before it decayed and rotted away.
Meteorologist Michaela Lucero took Eco9 to Kensington, Maryland, that's in Montgomery County, where an artist is using what's left of the old tree to give the Linden Oak new life.
I'm Colin, a professional chainsaw artist in Olney, Maryland.
He's taking on the dusty task of transforming the Linden Oak tree into a beautiful community bench.
First, I got the bench out of the way. That's already carved, boom. Then we're gonna have an acorn on the left, as if representing the birth of this very oak tree that you're sitting on, with sprouts of oak leaves coming out and wrapping around the left half of the back side of the bench. Then on the right side will be an East Coast North American bison, which went extinct partway through this tree's adolescence. And that should give people a kind of crazy perspective on how old a 300 to 400-year-old tree can be.
This tree is estimated to be more than 300 years old and once stood over 90 feet tall. This means it was alive at least 10 years before George Washington was born and stood 20 feet taller than the current White House. This project is made possible thanks to the Maryland National Capital Parks and Planning Commission, as well as Montgomery County Parks.
At Montgomery Parks, we have an urban wood reuse program where we remove trees that are dead on parkland and we reuse them into other wood products like lumber, mulch, compost. So to me, it's a real honor to have this tree, which is thought to be over 300 years old, instead of turning it into lumber that's used for everyday projects or compost or mulch, we're actually able to turn it into something that the community can able to see and interact with.
And the local community is excited to see a piece of nature and history preserved.
I can personally remember when they were trying to save the tree from being cut down many years ago, and it's nice to see that it can live on in our park system.
The bench could be done as early as Thanksgiving, and the tree that once stood at Beach Drive and Grosvenor Lane will now remain here as a beautiful piece of art for years to come. At Kengar Park, I'm meteorologist Michaela Lucero, WUSA 9.